Afternoon gardeners. Now, isn't it looking pretty out there? We went up to the garden centre this morning to get some compost, and I succumbed to the little viola, and there was a packet of bellis. I think there was 6 bellis for £1. I thought, well, even if you only get a week out of them, I couldn't buy a bunch of flowers for £1. Now, the reason I put the viola in is because I have filled these 2 raised beds with very fresh manure and green waste compost and loads of compost that we had hanging around. And then, of course, I can't plant into that, it's far too rich. I put cardboard on the top, and I've put a really thick layer of cardboard. We've put a good layer of compost, and I've planted the viola in. Now, the one thing we did make a mistake, and it is my fault, that I can't blame Tony. When we went to get the paint, well, it's wood preservative. Let me just step back without breaking my neck. When we went to get the wood preservative, it was on offer. It was only a tenner for 9 litres. We've used about a third of it, but it was called Heron Grey. Now, with the best will in the world, I have never seen a heron that looks pale blue. I thought the colour was the colour that was on the lid, which was a very dark grey, almost like those planting tubs over there. There wasn't a colour swatch on it. Maybe I could have asked, but Heron Grey, I thought, it might have been a deeper grey than this, but as I say, that's far too pale. So we're going to go tomorrow, and I'm going to buy a dark grey, the colour of those tubs, and we'll do it all again. It's had a couple of coats, and fine, that's absolutely fine. It was only a tenner. I can use it to paint the garden furniture with, but isn't that pretty? Now, we're on the tidying up bit now. Let me just get back here now. Everything's thick of mud. The pond didn't go. I've had 3 time wasters on Gumtree. That drives me so mad. We could have put it on the skip if we'd known they didn't want it. Never mind. If nobody wants it, we'll take a hacksaw, well, not a hacksaw, jigsaw, and cut it all up. But in the meantime, look at that. And I treated myself to a chrysanthemum as well. I had nowhere to put it, so I popped it there for the time being. There's no point me moving things around until I've got the proper dark grey on. And then we're going to put some pretty lights. I bought a string of lights. It'll go all the way around. Isn't that going to be gorgeous? So what I'll say is, that's the garden makeover. And I'll do one final one when it's all tweaked and twiddled and painted nice. Anyway, enjoy your gardens, folks.